Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy Bookmas. Today for Bookmas, we are doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to be completely serious with you. I recorded this once and then realized the sound quality was crap, so we are re-recording it. So sadly, my genuine reactions for this game that we're about to play aren't 100% like the exact reactions I had, but he's really loud in the background. But I did really love this game the first time I was playing it, and I loved it so much. So the genuine joy and excitement playing it, the love of it will still be there. I won't be experiencing everything fresh with you like I had in the original recording that I did. But I hope you still enjoy this either way. I really wanted to switch things up with our Bookmas videos and include some cozy gameplay. And there's a few different games that I have that involve winter and snow and things like that. And so that leads us into playing Winter Burrow. This is this cozy little survival crafting game with a very cute mouse who ends up going and revisiting their home and tries to basically go and make a living there. And it's so cute and adventurous. I love the art style. I feel like the art style is very nostalgic and reminds me a lot of the books that I read growing up with my grandma, where there was a cute little mouse going and doing little activities and taking care of their house. My grandma did call mice actually Mises, but still super cute. And as I mentioned in past videos, my grandma was someone that inspired my love of reading. So seeing this game, this was one that was an anticipated release for me because of the cute little mouse that is our main character of the story. So I hope you enjoy this little gameplay of me going and playing this game. I think I'm probably going to play it for a little bit longer than I had it in my previous recording, just so I can experience some stuff fresh with you all here. Also, just with a little announcement for this, if you do enjoy watching me play cozy games, I am actually going to go and reactivate my Twitch. And what I mean by reactivate it is I'm going to start streaming again on Twitch. I think I'm going to do once a week, at least in the beginning, and then maybe do twice a week. We'll see whatever's feasible, because BookTube is definitely my #1 priority outside of doing my everyday work job, which pays the bills. But I have missed going and playing cozy games on Twitch, so we're going to try to do that and go back into it. And if that's something you're interested in, you can go on Twitch, and my username is the same name here, GoodMorninDreamer, but I also do have it in the description below. So let's go and get the game open and start playing it for the first time together. Now, with Winter Burrow, it actually says that you should go and play this game with a console controller, but I did discover that going and using a mouse and keyboard works perfectly for this game, which is nice because I kind of have the preference of playing with a mouse and keyboard, so that worked out really well. I do already have the music adjusted, so that should be good as well for the gameplay. Now, sadly, we're gonna have to start a new game because, like I said, my previous recording didn't work well because the sound quality was just crap. So we are going to go and start from the beginning. The burrow was mother's and father's dream home. I love the cozy art on this. It's just so precious and cute there in their little stump doing the daily activities. A place where everybody could stay warm and safe. I mean, just look at those little clothes. So precious and cute. Aunt Bettelina knew more about wilderness survival than she ever got to teach me. So there's our main character with her aunt, and she looks like she has like a little bandage on her tail. It didn't last. The wilderness seemed to worry my parents. Oh, so now we're packing up and moving away from our home. The promise of the sprawling city didn't disappoint at first. So cute. So we have a bunch of houses up here. I wonder if this is like a huge tree stump or something. So bigger than maybe our little home that we were in. But it does look like a lot of people are overworked or maybe begging. The only jobs were in the mines, and they were hard on my parents. They almost earned enough for the tickets back home before they passed. Oh, and you can just see how like stressed out and tired they are here. I sold everything, packed my bag, and left for my true home. So now we're gonna be going back to our home where we grew up and everything. And I guess we were like in a large tree. The old burrow, now barely recognizable. Why hasn't Aunt Betulina kept it in shape? And here we are with our main character. So cute! I love the little clothes and the little house. But it looks like our little house is a little bit in disarray, so we better go and kind of clean it up a little bit. Now, I did learn how to use the controls and everything with the game, so I won't be starting fresh with that stuff either with you, but we have to go and start up the fire to light it. And a really important thing with the game is that we need to stay warm because it is winter time. So that is something that we will have to factor in when we're going on our journey. And we have a little axe, so that is really fun. We can make a tool. But in order to make the tool, we need to get some ingredients, so we gotta forage outside. And one thing that I did learn that was really convenient with the game is that we can go and track quests, which makes it a lot easier to go and know how many resources we need to build something. So let's go outside. I do have the problem where I'm a bit of a loot goblin and I need to go and get all the things. It's not too bad of a problem, right? I'm just gonna pick up the items that we see right in front of us. But yeah, down here is our little like heat meter. So if that goes too low, we suddenly get like little snowflakes and frost on the side of the screen. And that means we need to get to fire and warmth very quickly. All right, so let's go and craft this axe. And it looks like we're going to need to make a bed next. Place to sleep. Now, something I didn't realize is that this is kind of an infinite storage. And I can't... Oh, there we go. It's kind of an infinite storage, which is really nice. But there's no sort of organization, which does drive me a bit wild. I love when automatically we can go and rearrange our storage and make it a lot easier to maneuver things, which is not the case with this game. I forgot to go and already track what our quest was. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm just gonna do what I do best and be a complete loot goblin and collect all the things. I do really love the soundtrack for this game. So one of the issues that I had was the mic settings were just not syncing up properly. And I fixed them for the most part. But then I realized that whatever I did completely removed the sound from the game. And we couldn't have that because I think the soundtrack is so beautiful for this game. And it's honestly, it would have been a shame if I uploaded the video and then you guys couldn't hear any of the sound from the game. So that is why we're re-recording it, because I did not like that. That was something I was not okay with at all. So we're re-experiencing the game. As you can see here, this is where we're getting a lot of the frost and stuff. He has his little shivering sounds. I know. You're still good, though. Okay, now let's go back in. When the heat goes down, that's when it starts taking away from our health meter. And we don't want to make the little guy suffer, but we definitely need some warm clothes because we are freezing right now. Let's see about making a bed. Hopefully I have enough for it. We do. Another thing I realized was like when I was going and crafting and making things, if I went and moved my cursor off of craft instead of just hovering over it, it would cancel out things. So there were a few things while I was playing the game that I wasn't too wild about, but it didn't take away from my ultimate enjoyment of this game because seriously, it's so cute. All right, let's move that up there. I think we'll put you right there. And then we got some more crafting unlocked. Improve our dusty chair. So we need some more wood. I don't think we have enough to do that, so we'll need to go back out there and get some wood and possibly some more mushrooms. So I think you could never have enough mushrooms, you know? I really love the cute little noises that the mouse makes. So precious. And then if he runs out of stamina, he kind of makes these like little grunting noises. Like, I'm sorry, little guy. I get too in the moment and then forget to let you recharge. All right, I know I saw another one up here. So we'll get that. I definitely feel like, especially with the fact that we don't have limited storage, that it's perfect to go and be a loot goblin. Because, like, we're a little mouse trying to survive. We need all the stuffs and things. Another thing I really liked when I was playing was that I realized that a lot of the resources that we go and chop down or pick up, they'll go and replenish overnight, which is super nice. I feel like with a lot of survival games, that doesn't always happen. So unlimited resources after 24 hours or after nighttime is really great. All right, so I need to go and make some planks. So yeah, see, if I move this, it cancels things out for the most part. So there we go. And we got our little couch chair. But now we can go and unlock crafting and make cute little outfits for ourselves, which will be nice because we've been freezing. So with this, I really love that there's cute little animations. So while we're knitting, it's like the little sounds and the little animation. I'm obsessed with it. So what we need to make the hats and then the coat as well as some pants. So we're definitely going to need a lot of resources. So I'm just going to go and put this hat on so that we have something to wear. And we can at least go and keep our little head warm. Let's do that. And then I will put this back in the chest. Probably lower down here because, like I said, unlimited resources, which is so nice. And I'm just gonna put this in here so we have more inventory space for more loot. I also realized that when what I just did, I didn't follow the request to make the coat first. So hopefully it's okay that I made the hat first. Oopsie daisies. There is not a map with this game, so that has been something that has been a process to make sure, like, oh, don't become too much of a loot goblin and get lost. These guys also do not have an aggro, so the fact that I'm just kind of around them. Oh, there's a thing, but we can't get over there. Sad day. But yeah, these guys won't aggro on us. Oh gosh. But you can hurt them like that, like I just accidentally did when I meant to only get some resources. Oopsie daisies. I feel bad. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to get stuffs and things. Ooh, we have a little scroll up here. Yeah, we can make a cute little hammock. Oh, I love that. I do like the fact with this game that we don't need to like eat to replenish our stamina. We just have to obviously like stay warm, not stray too far away from our house. See if I can remember how to get there. I know like following the leaves really, really helps. Okay, so let's put these in here. We also got some fur, which I think is something that we can use for crafting. Let's see, do I have enough to make a linen coat yet? Let's just craft all of those. I do! I just have enough. So we just still need to make pants. And we can make a rope. Alright. Oh, we need to find our auntie, but I think we still need to have a few more things to go and stay warm. So let's put that jacket on. And we need some stuff for pants. Look at our little guy. He's so cute. I love him. So there's a little bridge over here. So with this bridge, we can use this to go and get over to Auntie. But we're definitely going to need a lot more resources. And let me tell you, we don't have those resources right now. So let's get some of these mushrooms up here. See if we can get any... We do need wood. Let's get some of these. It's interesting, like, with the strike zone. I wish I knew how wide the strike zone was, or the kill zone. Because, yeah, even though I wasn't hitting specific things, it was going and still attacking those. Okay, that's not one of those. Sorry, little guy. He's like... Oh, no. Hang in there. We need to get more of this. It's just like shivering. I want to go home. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. And then remember, follow the leaves to go home. He's so cold. Sorry, little guy. Alright. You can go and warm up, but let's go and make some pants. Okay, so first off, let's make some pants. Get a matching outfit. Alright. I did get an achievement, but it was not for one of the beginning ones. It was for knitting a certain amount of things. I feel like I'm cheating since we started over. We got that. And then we need to make 5 of these. Okay. So we have enough to go and repair that bridge. Don't know if I want to go to bed just yet, though. Can I get in our chest? Yeah. Look at all that lovely food. think I'm gonna put you up there. Let's move the food down a lower space. Oh, no. We need that. Okay. How would it take... Oh, we could actually repair this. Let's repair our stove after I went in, did all the things. So we have a bunch of different food items. Obviously, we can't do the mushroom ones because I already ate them all. Can we... Oh, we would need 2 of the roasted leaf beetles. All right, so we can't do that. Here, we could do some things. We could do the beech nut biscuits. Wild jam. I just love the art style of this game. It's so cute. And then elder tea. I might make a few of those. Let's have those on us. Because it looks like it can go and replenish the heat. It gives us a little bit of hunger, but it also gives us a nice little stamina boost. And then the pies. Oh, I love pie. I think it's hard to like pick my favorite pie though, because pie is just so great. I love cherry pie, pecan pie, pumpkin pie. There's so many good pies. All right, I don't think we'll venture over there, but maybe at least we can build this and then also go and grab some mushrooms before we need to go to bed. Kind of feel bad. Okay, I thought we were gonna accidentally hit him. I'm glad that wasn't the case. It's like, I don't want to hit you. I just want mushrooms. Okay, we got our mushrooms. We didn't hurt him. Because they're just cute little guys that are just living their best lives. Grab some of these. Well, starting to get cold. I feel like once it gets nighttime, then things start getting a lot colder sooner. Okay, don't worry, little guy. Follow the little leaf road to get home. I also love the little footprints in the snow. So cute. It's... Because I'm a loot goblin, we need to put our stuffs away. Let's make some mushrooms. Wait, not that one. All right. Beautiful. I think that was a pretty good first day in our little home. Now let's go and get some sleeps. Good morning. All right, now it's time to go and find Auntie. I think I'll leave our extra mushrooms in here. So we don't really have a lot of backpack space right now, so I would love to have more, but beggars can't be choosers. So let us go and venture and see what is across the bridge and if it leads to our Auntie. It does! There she is. And look at her little house. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the little mouse's house in Thumbelina, except it was in a shoe that was underground, but just having the snow there and then the little chimney, it just kind of makes me think of that. Dear, dear me, who'd be knocking at this time of... Oh! Well, if it isn't a sight for the sorest of eyes. Back home to see your dear old aunt, are you? What a wonderful surprise. But goodness, child, the burrow. It's hardly fit for rodent residency. Did your mother not think to write ahead? I might have had a chance to clean it up a little. Now your parents have all that work on their paws, I suppose. Oh, dear me. Are they awfully cross with me? My parents are... gone. Gone? But how? Forgive me, little one. I'm feeling quite lightheaded. Come in out of the cold and I'll brew us some tea. Oh. Over tea, I told Auntie everything. How hard my parents worked, how desperately they strived, and how unfairly we lost them. I'm so sorry, little one, she said through tears, but I'm so glad you've come home. I love the little sipping of tea in the background. She took my paws in hers, the warmth of them chasing away the winter cold, holding the weight of our shared grief. We'll survive this, child, together. I wish I'd known you were coming. I would have got the place ready. I keep meaning to fix up the burrow, you know, but things just get in the way, don't they? And well, goodness, child, here's a perfect example. I'm here talking about the burrow, and meanwhile, you haven't even any shoes on your paws. That's true, we're barefoot right now. You'll be needing snowshoes in this winter. In this weather. Shouldn't take you long to whip some up. Let me just jot... I can't read. You'll be needing snowshoes in this weather. Shouldn't take you long to whip some up. Let me just note down what you'll need. Here. Look at the little shoes. Oh, bother. And the larder's bare too, I'll wager. You should be able to sprout some mushrooms in that basement of yours. Your father left me the key so that I could use it to grow some for myself, but... Well, I haven't made it over there as much as I thought. And I suppose it's yours too now. Here, take it. Aw, we got the key. Until those mushrooms bloom, you might have to rely on foraging. But for tonight, at least, you must let your old auntie fill your belly. Consider it my welcome home gift. Aw, that looks so tasty. Aunt Betalina's pies were your favorite when you were a mouseling. I hope they can bring you some comfort tonight. Please, child, don't forget. Anything you need, even if it's just a chat, I'm right here. Aw. Okay, so let's go back home. I'm also going to go and get some more stuff. The music is so intense. Like, is a baddie gonna show up? I don't know. We're so tiny but mighty right now. Just a tiny little guy. Doing tiny little guy things. Oh. Got some more fur. I feel like I need to get all of this just because, like, it's so useful. As long as our little guy's not like, please, I can't. I'm too tiny. Alright, let's take all of this good stuff. No! Our inventory's full. We cannot take all of this good stuff. I know, we're going back home. Alright, leaves. Oh no, that's the wrong leaves. That's the wrong leaves. Don't follow those leaves. I think. Yes, okay, here's the leaves. I think. Oh no, are we lost? We might be lost. Yep, we're lost. Oh gosh. You follow the leaves until you get lost. Oh my gosh, we were that close. We were that close. I also love how our little mouse our mouse cursor. Yeah, that's right. Mouse cursor is a little leaf. So cute. Okay. Alrighty. That's why our storage was full. It's because of these guys. Okay. I'm gonna put you in there because we have plenty of food. So here's the basement, and honestly, I thought the aunt was potentially locked in the basement. Does that say that I watch a bunch of horror and thriller stuff? Yes, it does. All right, and we got chanterelle spores. Or we unlocked them. Okay, so we need to plant them down here. And here's our little basement. Oh my god. But we can't get down here yet. So it's overgrown, which makes me wonder, like, is there anything down there? Because apparently there's spiders in this game, and that's something you can, like, turn on or off. And I don't have arachnophobia, so that's not something that really bothers me. But I do love how that accessibility piece is there. Let's get some mushrooms. I will say that the little noises he makes are so cute. That's like, I feel bad for making him make those noises, but at the same time, it's so cute. I can't help it. I didn't see where that lined up. So hopefully... Okay, that doesn't look bad. It's like I should have paid better attention when I did that, because there's a grid. Did I? Nope. Look at them! Okay, and then we need to water them. Oh my god, our little guy's so cute. And then there's this little area over here that we could go and fix. And then also up here, broken staircases. We'll have to keep an eye out for that stuff. All right, let's go to Auntie and see what other wise things she can teach us. I just realized that we don't have the shoes on that she gave us stuff for. See if I can make those real quick. Sorry, Auntie. Just too excited to go and see you. All right, so 2 things of rope. All right, let's make these shoes. Movement speed increased, which is very, very nice. And there we are with the shoes. Oh my god. Now we have a complete outfit. Look at us go, we're so speedy. Can't catch us, Too fast, too furious. Oh, I just realized we were hungry. Probably should eat, huh? Alright, let's talk to Auntie. Here to visit your auntie again, are you? It's good to see you, child. How's the burrow faring? Come to think of it, how are you faring at the burrow? It was looking quite bare the last time I visited. Building furniture is easier than it looks, you know? Here now, I even have some guides around here somewhere. Yes, these are the ones. Oh, we got little, furniture. They're only simple, but they'll be enough to get a young mouse all set up. Take them back to your old crafting table and they should come in nice and handy. Aww. Okay, let's go and build some furniture. Hopefully we'll have enough to build something. I think I want to build that couch because it looks really, really cute. All right, let us see. So, to build the furniture, I also really love that twig bed. So, we probably could craft this, potentially. So we need 2 beech planks. I don't know why I exited out of that. So 1. We're gonna need to get some more beech wood though. Was there some down here, or did we need to venture elsewhere? Oop. Probably should get these mushrooms. He's just a little guy. Oh, I forgot. We need to go back down to get some things. What's over here? Oh, sweet. Okay, more wood. Got another wood branch up here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. But I did forget about that one backpack that we saw earlier. See, I just get so squirrel-brained. Can we get that scroll? Oh, he's freezing. Okay, back home. I'll have to remember to come back down here. Oh wait, actually... we do have that. Alright. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, another cozy little furniture piece. Heck yeah. Alright, alright. Alright. He's like, I'm freezing. Can't feel like little mouse tail. Right. I'll have to make more of the tea for our little character too. Okay, let's make that little chair. Oh, these are so cute. Maybe when we get an upstairs, I'll go and craft those. Okay, so with this, what I noticed is like you can't really do too much flipping around, which is sad. So definitely is something I'm not too wild about, but it doesn't bother me too much because I feel like I wouldn't get as into the decorating part of the game and just more the cozy exploring and stuff. Okay. Feel like it's a little bit too late to go back to Auntie's, so I'm just gonna replenish a lot of the resources we have. And then we'll go over to her house the next day. Don't like that it's only giving us one. It's like, I feel gypped. I don't know if those necessarily respawn, so I don't want to go and chop them down completely, just in case. Alright, so then F is take all. Wonder, can we chop this down? No, we can't. When in doubt, chop it. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. We got so much stuff. I love it. I love our little inventory. All right, let's go to sleep. And good morning. Let's go and eat some mushrooms. I'm not quite sure how long it takes for these to grow. So just take care of them. The little sounds he makes are so cute. Love it. Alrighty, here we go. We have some intense running music right now. I love it. Hi, Auntie. Hello there, little one. Goodness, are you okay? Your paws are shaking. Have you been eating properly? You can't exist on raw mushrooms alone, you know. We did fix our stove. Let me fetch you something. I'll only worry about you otherwise. Yes, a good home-cooked pie should do the trick. Aww. Blueberry pie. I do love blueberry pie, too. You could make your own, you know. There's a decent stove in that burrow when it's up and running, and a nice hot meal will fill your belly far faster than raw ingredients. You'd be surprised what a quick roasting can do for a simple slice of chanterelle. Alright, so we've already cooked. It kind of seems like we can go and talk to the aunt as much as possible and not necessarily have to run back and forth, so I might just do that. You could cook on your own, you know. There's a decent stove in that burrow when it's up and running. Oh, okay, maybe we do need to go and cook. I say that and then I'm like, jokes. Okay, let's try to see if we can cook something. Auntie's like, I know your game. Alright. Wonder pie-wise. Yeah, we don't have stuff for these yet. One day. One day we will, and it will be marvelous. Little one, I'm surprised you weren't swept away on your journey over. Just look at all this snow. The drifts drag in all sorts of treasures, you know? If you know where to dig for them, that is. I used to spend entire days as a young explorer out digging through the snow. But things were different then. Still, look at you, child. Bold as a stone and out in the blizzard. You should build yourself a decent shovel and see what you can uncover. Let me write down some instructions for you. Shovel! Heck yeah. Got another tool? Alright, so let's go back home. Because I don't think... Yeah, we don't have that, so we need to go and build it. I think, though... going to just... chop down some resources and stuff before we end up going back in the house. If the little guy will let us. Alright, let's go back home. You know, me with my squirrel brain, I was like, wait, what did we need again? But I remember we are going to build a shovel. Heck yeah. Beautiful. Right. Let's put that down there. Do I want... We're good. So with certain piles of snow, we are able to go and dig something up. Yeah, like something like this. Mushy room! What about here? An acorn, okay. Right, let's go and see Auntie. Ooh. Little common healing paste. Nice, nice. Good morning, child. I've just brewed us some... Wait, bird overhead. Owl. Stay where you are. Be still, little one. The sounds are so intense. There was no time to run or hide before sharp talons bore down on us. I felt certain that I was the bird's target. Oh my gosh, but before I knew it, Aunt Betalina threw herself between me and that owl. I mean, the art is just stunning, but also this is terrifying. Our little aunt and then her little hands, like, trying to grab her. By the time I woke, alone in the snow, Aunt Betalina and the owl were long gone. And her home was all destroyed. So now we gotta go and chase her. We gotta find our auntie. Alright. Now, like I said earlier, I did go and play some of this, so I do know where certain things are. Okay, so this has basic kindling by this fireplace. Get that. That's a recipe for kindling. And then we have a big bad. Can't catch me. Hehehe. Hey, watch where you're putting them paws. Trampling all over an old toad's home like you own the place. Don't be damaging the stonework. Sorry, I didn't realize this was your home. Well, it was. Will be again if I've got anything to do with it. Finest stone dwell on this side of the forest that was, till that tree took it out. Almost took me with it, too. I'd be flattened splat if I'd not been a bit peckish. Not that anyone care, like, oh no, just leave old Bufo under the rubble. Let him desiccate, yeah? But there you go. There's all the thanks I get. That's the way of the world these days. Nobody cares unless they want something from ye. Nah, there's no help on the way for me, and it'll take me an age by myself with my bad luck, my bad back. Here. You look like a good, strong mouse. How are you with a pickaxe, kid? Well, make yourself useful. Bring us some pebbles and twigs, and we'll find out. Oh, we need to get twigs, too. Oh, no. We can't get up there. Oh, time to find some twigs. I don't know if we saw any on the way over here. I don't think there's anything to chop down. Oh, maybe there is. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna eat you. Sweet. Okay, so we can go and talk to him. This is why it's great to be a loot goblin. Pick up all the stuffs and things. Finished. Took ye long enough. At least you're here, I suppose. More than I can say for... Well, we've not got time to get into all that. Let's make you that pickaxe, kid. Heck yeah! Got a new recipe. Sooner you can bring me fresh stones, sooner we can get the show on the road. Now off you go. Keep an eye out for any granite deposits, will ye? So need a little bit more granite. But that's their house right now. Alright. Had enough of this guy. I don't like the sounds though when we go after them. It's so brutal. Just like, ooh. I feel bad. But also, he was a big meanie. So, I don't feel bad at the same time. See if we can find some more granite. What about in here? Heck yeah! I don't think we can have full inventory. Shits and ladders. Okay. And then we need to go home to make a pickaxe too. Ah, brought me them rocks, have ye? Aye, these'll do nicely. Might finally get some work done here. And a big backpack, yes! More loot. Of course, it'd go faster if that daft young Tadler stopped being so soft and come home to help. Tadler? Me tadpole, Pollywog, used to live here too till not long back. I was looking at building them a place of their own right next to mine. Been carving homes from the stone me whole life. Ye couldn't ask for a better toad to build a young tadpole's first home. Wasn't good enough for our Pollywog though, oh no. Talking about wooden huts and cutting branches, I told him, wood instead of stone, that's not the proper way of doing things. Not the way I do things. They told me maybe they didn't want me doing things. I couldn't believe it. My Pollywog never speak to me like that. Ungrateful little pink wink. And then they were off, gone. No explanation, no nothing. Who knows where they are now? Well, they know where I am. No good sitting around here, riveted on when there's work to do. Still got that pickaxe, have ye? Good. Ye can find us some sandstone and flint next. Rare rocks like, but good quality too, you know? Ugh, we need pebbles and flint. Right. I do like that when we talk to an NPC, it does like keep our heat up, but once we get away, then that's when we start losing all of it. All right, let's rearrange some things so we can get our toolbar a little bit more organized. I think at this point, I'm gonna bring our little character home. So I'm just gonna pick up some of this other stuff. Just a little guy on a little adventure. Let's see. See, with a lot of that food, it brings us over. Ugh. I want to pick up more things, but can't pick up more things, and it's sad. I don't like it. Oh, can we not get over there? Can we? Oh, we can. Oh, nope. Oh, it's hard to pick up certain items when there's other stuff there that we can't get to. let us go home. Oh, that kind of was perfect timing. We just keep getting all sorts of little acorns. Whoop. I was trying to see if there was like any holes we could dig up on the way home, but it does not look like it. All right, I want to make a bigger backpack. What do I need? I need wood and I didn't get any. Oh, the pain. Well, there's still a little bit of time. All right, nope. Here, let's empty out some stuff in our inventory and go back. I think I'm gonna put this pie there. All right. See if we can get some wood. I want that bigger backpack. I need it. Oh, I need to remember to put the pebbles back in our inventory too. But we do have a pickaxe, so probably not something super necessary. I also forget sometimes to still go and track the recipes. It's like, we can't do that, you know? But I don't think I do know. I never do it. I have full inventory again. Oh. We're getting cold. Okay, just one more. Hang on, little buddy. I know we do have kindling over here, but I don't want to use it yet. I want to keep it for emergencies. Technically, I guess this could be an emergency, but we do have tea. So, I could drink some of our tea. Run as fast as you can. Okay, took a little bit more of our tea. He's like, gosh darn it, I'm freezing here. Oh, my tummy just gurgled. Oh my god, Nuggy's laying like a lady right now in the background. Oh. Okay, put those over here. And then... Okay, I need to rearrange some stuffs and things. Should have enough to make the backpack now. All right, I'm gonna make 3 of these. And then 2 ropes. Should have enough for all of that. Give me that bigger backpack. Oh, I even made more rope. Just 1 extra. Numbers are hard. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the bigger backpack. I am a loot goblin and I need my storage. Oops. Okay. Then we can go and put that little guy in here. I feel like, yeah, I really wish that we could go and do some things with like sorting the storage, because I do love the fact that it is huge and kind of like an unlimited storage, but at the same time there's no way to sort and organize it. You could only do it yourself. Like, you better be organized. Okay. we do have some food. Just don't want to eat those yet. Okay, maybe we'll make some little mushroom snacks too.
It's like I'm still hungry.
Oh, we do need to get more mushrooms, huh? Oops, daisies. You have this too, but that doesn't give us much either. Oh, wait, no. Oh, we do have enough for a blackberry pie. We can make another one of those. Do they stack up? To see. Oh. Okay, forest jam's a little bit more. Good to know, good to know. Alright, let's go to bed.
We still haven't found our auntie yet. She's lost in the great unknown with an owl, and hopefully she's still okay.
Alright. I wonder how long it takes for these to grow. Doesn't really give an ETA on this. Alright, inventory-wise, how are we doing? Let's go and eat that. Don't really know how necessary the common healing paste is, but at the same time, like, I feel like we should have it on us. You know, being prepared and stuffs and things. Since we have a bit more storage, I guess I'll pick up that. Oh, what is that? A blueberry. Interesting. There's a little bit of fur over here. Do you see a granite? Wonder how we can get over there. Maybe from the other side? Potentially? Yeah, because we can't get over here. Or can't get up there from over here. I just really love the art style of this game. I think it is so cute. Oh gosh, we are already freezing. All right. Well, time to get our kindling.
We need pebbles and flint.
Okay. Now, some of these areas I did kind of explore a little bit prior to, but not fully. So we'll have to see here. Oh, okay. Didn't do that. Think, can we... Yeah, we can chop these.
So much wood.
Okay, so this part was the part that was confusing for me. Even the weakest axe could take a swing at this. We'll need a sturdy pickaxe, okay. Okay, and then that needs more.
We already have a full inventory. Oh gosh darn it.
Okay, let's eat this. Oh, goodness golly gracious. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, she was freezing while we were thinking. That is not fair. think there's flint over there. Okay. Hang on. I have a game plan. Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop you. Because it doesn't seem like if we drop something, it will despawn. Which I really love. So let's get this guy out of the way. Oh no. Stamina. Oh, what is that? We just picked up another thing. Oh, birchwood. Okay. Oh, there's flint on the other side, but we can't get it. That sucks. It's over here. Oh, secret tunnel. Through the mountain. Okay. I'm gonna drop... Yeah, I'm gonna drop you, and I'm gonna drop you. Just so we have more room for other stuff, and then we can come back for that stuff later. Let's try going down this way. Ooh, wait, that's a dig spot. I think. No, that's not a dig spot. Never mind, jokes. Can we get up? We can! Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Oh, I feel like I'm cheesing this. I am cheesing it because we can't get back there. That's interesting. Like how... So there's a little scroll. Oh wait. Hang on. Maybe here? Oh, this is what happens when you're a loot goblin. You get so distracted. Inventory extension. Get 1 extra inventory slot. I love that. Heck yeah. We will take that, thank you very much. We still need to get some more pebbles, though. Oh, and we need to eat. Oh gosh, okay. Do that first. And then... eat. Do I have room for any of this stuff? Take all? We do! Okay, let's go back and talk to Bufo. I love that we got a scroll that gave us an extra inventory spot. That was amazing. Okay, let's take you. What is it, kid? Ah, is that the rest of them stones you've got for me? It sure is. And we got a bunch of fun little recipes too for stone stuff. I really appreciate that, pal. Appreciate everything you've done for us, really. Right then, let's fix that thing. Phew. Admiring me fine craftsmanship, are ye? I don't blame ye. I couldn't have done it without ye, kid, and this place, it might even be stronger than before the accident. No more wind through these walls, and not a minute too soon, either. It's freezing out there. Too cold for an old toad or a young tadpole. Fallen out or no, I never wanted me own flesh and blood alone in the snow. A wooden house is better than no house at all, after all. So, what are ye gonna do with all ye free time now this is finished? I have to keep looking for my Aunt Betalina. She was snatched up by an owl just before we met. I haven't seen her since. All this time you've been helping me lug rocks. You've been worrying about finding her. Kid, why didn't you say nothing? I mean, you really didn't give us the chance to. I know the owl you're talking about passes over here sometimes. Fact, I saw him not long back. Heading up north, I reckon, towards Shadow Pines. Not many awake up there besides the squirrels. I love squirrels so much. Not the friendliest bunch, but they do live up in the trees. They know those branches better than anyone. They'd be ye best bet if you were looking for an owl nest. Lucky for ye, I just cleared the path to Shadow Pines. Full of rocks it was, and I needed 'em for a project. You can head up that way now if you like. Fastest way there too. That's so helpful, Bufo. Thank you. You've no need to thank me. I just needed the stone. Well, okay, so it's getting pretty dark, so we should probably head home. But wait, okay, that doesn't go anywhere. Never mind. We should probably go home, and then we can go and start the journey up fresh the next day. We'll see if we can grab all the stuffs and things before we go up too. But... Nope, can't grab any of those. We'll grab those the next time.
Look at how speedy we are. Just zooming around.
Okay. Surprised we couldn't... Oh, that's why we couldn't pick up the wood beetle stuff. That's because there was other things there.
It all makes sense now.
I think another really nice quality of life piece would be if you could automatically like pull from your stuff so that you wouldn't have to put it in one by one. So we got some extra flint. Feel like, okay, maybe we need to move some things down.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, then we got some granite, extra stones, foods and stuff. Okay. Yeah, we don't know how to craft healing paste yet, so that's been really nice. What do I need anything? I guess it would be good to maybe we'll make a couple of these and then we can leave it up by that fireplace on our journey back. Then that's knitting. Let's see. Oh, I can make those. Don't know if I really want those in my inventory though, because we kind of have a chonky inventory right now. Black tea. Oh, that's 2 hours. These are some nice buffs for this stuff. And then the blackberry pie is for 8 hours. If we wanted to make more pie though, we do need to get more stuff for forest jam. So that's good to know as well. We still have a little bit of time, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna chop down some stuffs and things. Deforestation in a cozy crafting game. really love when there's games that allow me to be a loot goblin. I get to just go wild in my loot goblin ways. And I enjoy it so much. Is this a spot we can dig up? It is. What did we get? I don't know what we got. Oh, I think it was just the flax fiber. Sad day. Is this one? Nope. Some of these are a little bit hard for me to tell if they are something that's diggable. And then others, it's so obvious. Oh, I think Nugget got scared. In her sleep, she must have had a dream. Then she scares me because she just has such a loud bark, and it's never something that you expect.
She's just a baby.
That's usually what I always say to Charles, and Charles is like, really? Like, yes, she's just a baby. Beautifully stored inventory, or stocked, that's the word. Okay. Let's go and check out that next portion we unlocked. Inventory-wise, I think we're not too bad. I'm gonna drop off those kindling by the fireplace, so that will also free up a spot in our inventory as well. We get a blackberry, which will be fun because we'll definitely pick up some more of those, so then we can make forest jam and then make more pie. Win-win. I know there's a lot more areas that we technically can explore, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure if they're like fully blocked and we need like another tool. So I'm just kind of like, oh, I'll check it out later. He's back. Rude. Oh, I was supposed to leave the kindling. Oh my god. I'm such a squirrel brain. Okay. Alright. Let's drop those. Alright. Our little guy's just shivering. So it seems like after a couple of days they respawn. So enemies don't respawn right away, but after a few days they do. Okay. Oh, and there's all this flint over here too. But this seems like it could be another area to unlock as well. And then who knows if maybe that could be an area too, or if that's just an intentional snowdrift. Okay. Only squirrels up there, but if you're trying to find an owl's nest, that'd be best bet.
Alright, let's go upwards.
Hopefully I have enough space in my inventory. Gosh, and then there's little spots. Oh no. I must dig them up. Okay, so that stuff's food. Let's, whoop, status effect. Let's eat these now. Oh, those are huge pine cones. Can we? Oh my god. What does that give us? Pine seeds. Oh my gosh. See, I have a problem. I have a problem and I must get all the loot and things. Oh, there's an ant. Okay. Another thing to dig, maybe? Oh, we need a better shovel. Okay. There's... Well, I think we could. Oh, nope. Sorry for that. See loot, and I have to get it. Food-wise, I feel like we're good, so I don't really need to pick up all that stuff. Okay. What's in here? Okay, campfire stuff, I think. I'm gonna keep that there. Berry. Got another ant. Taking the pacifist route. Okay, so we got an ways over here and then down there. See, the hard part is there's no map, so I'm just like, where are stuffs and things? How do I find my way back? I don't know. We're just gonna keep getting lost. Someone left their house out there in the cold. Nope. Oh, and we can't pick that up either. What are these? Wonder if these are blueberries. They might be. Oh no. And we can't, yeah, we can't do that either. Okay, we didn't go down this way. There's a spot. We can't take that because I think we have a full inventory. But the squirrel! I love squirrels. Brew herbs in a kettle, brew leaves in a pot. Simmer it and steep it, then pour it out. Pour it out? Huddle, help me. How'd it go again? Oh, hi, stranger. Don't see much mice around here. Matter of fact, don't see much of anyone. You look lost, and cold, and hungry. Or is that me? Oh. Hello. Do you know where the owl lives? Well, pull my tail, stranger. I would help you, but I can hardly help myself. See, I worked hard to be ready for snowy season, saved up lots of supplies. And I did a swell job of stashing them all over Shadow Pines. Maybe a little too swell. With all this snow and slush, I can't tell my stash spots from a hole in the ground. Not to mention the feathers and talons and big beaten wings. Wait an acorn stowing second. Perhaps I do remember something. A screech and tear right around where one of my stashes went. Say, stranger, how handy are you with a shovel? I can help. You can? Well, twist my tail, stranger. You're a real deal. A true blue... Well, you're an awful big help. Here, you'll need this. New recipe! Best I recall, there should be 2 stashes buried around these parts. Good news is I remember marking each stash to make them real easy to find come winter. One was round a house, I think. So I wonder if those dig spots that we weren't able to do because we didn't have a strong enough item could be where that stuff was. But a small one, all slow and twirly, and the other was next to a tree. That don't help? Oh, it was a pine tree, I'm sure of it. That don't help either. I think it was about the time I lost my scarf. No, I'm wearing that right now. But where's the other scarf? Oh, my head is spinning now. Bad news, that's about all I remember. Still, you dig those stashes up and bring them back, and I'll do my most to pay it forward. Happy hunting, stranger. Stop in if you need to sit and toast your tail a spell. Alright. Well, I think... we do have a pretty full inventory, but... maybe we can wander around a little bit? Oh, this is dark over here.
Oh, and there's more stuff that I can't pick up.
The pain. Oh, I can pick up that though. I have another backpack over here. But yeah, we can't take any of that pine wood though. Definitely an area that we haven't unlocked. Oh, that's more wood we can't take. Oh goodness, there's so many things. Oh crap, oh crap. Okay.
No.
Oh no. Oh, I wonder if we get a torch at all. Oh, that's more basic kindling. Okay, we got more stone over here. There's a lot of backpacks.
Very interesting.
Oh no.
We're already getting cold. Alright, gotta go back. I can figure out where to go back. Follow the footprints. Nope. Back this way. Directionally challenged, that is me. Warm up by him. Okay, let's see. Maybe this could be a shortcut? Let's see. Oh, it might be. It might be a shortcut. Eventually. It is! Oh, heck yeah. Alright. So, we needed... I don't think we needed anything else. So maybe we can go back and see if we can go and make that extra shovel. Fingers crossed. But first... Hopefully that doesn't mean he gets his health back. Oh, it does. Heck yeah, don't mess with me.
Alright, we're gonna take those. And we need to head back to our home. Hopefully we can build that shovel. Okay, can get that fur at least.
When our little guy's freezing. Hang on, little buddy.
Yeah, I think food-wise what I'm gonna do is make more of those pies and keep the pies on us. Because that kind of comes in handy with the extra stats. And it really fills up our hunger bar too, which is so nice. Alright, let's put some of this stuff away. Oh, we got a new nut. Okay, we'll have to put you up there. So we've got a berry.
And I don't think we have acorns. Oh, we do have acorns. Well, let's move the acorns down. And then move that down. Right, and then we have those. Okay, let's see about that shovel. Okay, we need to make a wool yarn, which thankfully I've been picking up the fur, so we didn't have to worry about that at all. All right, shovel. Heck yeah. It would be nice if, like, they kind of counteractively got rid of an item, or at least, like, used that item in order to update something. I feel like with some games, that's usually how it goes. Look at our mushrooms! Okay, I think I'm gonna try to see if I can get those to grow taller. Because I don't know, do we know how to go and craft more seeds? I don't think so. These have to do with the chairs and wood furniture. Ah, there's nothing there. Wonder. know if there's a way for us to go and craft seeds. So I don't really know how we'd be able to go and do that whole process again. I'm not sure. But I think with that being said, I'm probably going to stop the game here. So let's go and sleep until morning. So yeah, that was Winter Burrow. I think this game is so cute and precious. I definitely had a fun time with it, and I don't know if I want to continue playing it here or maybe on Twitch once I do go and stream on Twitch, or just want to continue playing it on my own. I'm not quite sure, but if you enjoyed this gameplay, definitely let me know down in the comments below. I thought this would be a great little fun change for Bookmas, so I hope you enjoyed that as well. And as you know, we're doing 12 days of Bookmas, but since I did an ambiance video, we're technically doing 13 instead. So we still have quite a few days left for our Bookmas videos. So if you're interested in watching them, definitely go and leave a like, possibly go and subscribe. Both of those mean the world to me. And I usually always wrap up my videos with a reminder to never forget that you're worthy and capable of amazing things. Bye.